And in the aftermath of the deadly mid-air collision, recovery operations are set to resume this morning. They were suspended overnight due to dangerous conditions there in the Potomac. Yesterday, investigators recovered two black box flight data recorders and the fuselage of the American Airlines plane. Joining us now for more is Butch Hendrick. He's the president and founder of Lifeguard Systems, which offers training and equipment in water rescue, recovery, and forensic investigation. Thanks for joining us. Help us understand why there were so many challenges in recovering victims and debris.
First of all, just the water temperature alone, water steals body heat 25 times faster than air. So as we look at wearing a dry suit with heavy underwear or thermals underneath it, an hour under the ice in 30-degree water is an enormous problem. So just time-wise, then we compound that with everything that they're doing in that debris field. Inside, if they're going inside the aircraft, which obviously they have done in order to get the black box, they're moving very slow. So the body isn't getting the opportunity to physically move blood. So now we're moving slow in extremely cold water. We're not generating enough body heat. And then on top of that, the debris field that's around the outside and the debris field that's on the inside of the vessel. They've got to move quietly because everything around them is in braille. 1 minute they're touching something here, and if they find something that's removable, before they can move forward any further, they really have to remove it. So it's not going to be an entrapment as they start to come out of the fuselage or from around the aircraft.
I'm fascinated by you saying everything around them is in braille because it's a reminder that they cannot see. It's not as if they're looking through clear waters. It also surprised me to hear a law enforcement official yesterday say they may not be able to recover all of the victims' bodies, potentially bodies closer to the tail of the debris. Can you help us understand why that may be?
The impact process, when what happened in all the collapsing of the physical fuselage, it may be so compacted, if you will, that they're going to have to wait until the fuselage has been lifted to the surface and then just slowly dissected, take it in parts in order to find what's in that little impacted area. But it's also the space that you're going to be working in inside. There's mud, there's no visibility. So even just crawling them around as they move, they could be putting mud and so forth up into that area, that small zone where it's the down current side.
And Butch, what fascinates me as well is that the emergency crews were on the scene immediately. They threw all their resources at this. But in a way, everything you're saying is a reminder of just how powerful rivers and water can be. There's also the temperature. It was freezing recently. There was ice in the waters.
Yes.
How does that further complicate everything?
Well, it complicates it in the concept that we're now dealing in an overhead environment. And if you will, I'm going to take that overhead environment and take it to 3 levels. I have to go under the ice in order to make contact with the fuselage or any evidence that we're trying to find. So right now it's an overhead environment. Now I'm going into a fuselage that has become a confined space. So I now have an overhead environment with a confined space. If I was doing that on land, the time we would be taking to make it safe for rescuers to go interior would be hours. We don't have that time window or the facility to do it with. And then I've now got one more piece, and that is the debris field that's inside. So I'm in an overhead environment, a confined space that is dangerous, and with all types of, again, when we look at it, if you just took a dumpster and took all kinds of metal, steel, plastic, and dumped it on top of some small vehicle, and I said, now I'd like you to go in there and find it.
Right.
It's dangerous on every turn. So if you don't mind, the amount of speed that these divers can work at is so slow that they've got to be so cold that eventually your hands, you can't even function to save themselves. So there has to be a complete backup system in order to make sure we're taking care of our divers and our individuals who we're putting in there. And this is an untrained game.
Yeah.
We haven't trained for it.
And there's such a push from victims, relatives, and all of us to get answers and to get the debris, but you're really helping us understand why it will and should take time. Butch Hendrick, we appreciate you joining us this morning.
Thank you, Ralph, for having me.